Hey everybody. So my YouTube channel is now back to my name because quite frankly I'm getting a little sick of helium hotspot mining. Yeah. I got my miners, my Bobcat miners, all 5 of them in that I ordered some 29 weeks ago. And I've had them for a few weeks now and haven't even done anything with them because I don't know where to put them or even if it's worth it these days. There's a few locations that some people have recommended to me that I think are getting about 0.2 HNT a day. And that's I'm not going to say that's average, that's above average, but still, I don't know if it's worth it. I have 2 helium hotspot miners out there, which are located at hosts' houses. They're getting somewhere between 4 and 8 HNT a month. And I don't know. I just don't really find it super worth it, especially because I had hoped that, and I have these deals with these hosts that I would get the first 20 HNT and then we'd split it after that. But it's been 2 months and we're maybe a month to 3 months away from getting that 20. So it's just not feeling worthwhile. I'm putting some of my Bobcat miners up available for sale on Craigslist just to see if anybody wants them. Quite frankly, as with my frustrations, I don't even know if people do want them anymore. So that all being said, where to go next? Now, as I just mentioned, I am trying to sell some of those Bobcat miners, which, by the way, as I mentioned, I bought some 7-8 months ago. And if you think about that, after 8 months and I get them and I don't find that they're useful, it makes you really wonder, is it worth buying anything like Bobcats from the main website? If you're going to do something, you might as well do it from, quite frankly, I'm going to say scalpers out there, because at least you get it now and you're getting rewards that are happening now. So a couple things on what I'm looking to do next. If I can get that money together, and all right, I've already spent that money, but point being is I'm going to use the money selling the Bobcat miners to try to do some other things. But I'm not going to buy 5 like I did with the Bobcats. I'm just going to try 1, see how it goes first. Now the first one is Dymo. I think that's how you pronounce it. I bought one of their connectors to my car back right before Christmas. They're supposed to be out and finally shipped by the end of Q1. So hopefully that means around the end of March. So nothing yet. But for those of you who don't know, this is a system that supposedly will use helium in order to monitor car information as it's going from A to B. So at the very least, it'll actually send data through my helium hotspot. We'll see. I don't know if they're on helium quite yet. They keep saying they will be, so who knows? But at least it's an opportunity of making a different currency and trying to, well, you know, make crypto in other ways beyond helium hotspot miners. That being said, it's got to go in your car. It monitors where your car goes. Don't know if I'll put it in my car. Maybe I'll put it in my wife's car. She never sees these videos, and you guys do not tell her. But anyway, no, I'm just kidding. I'll probably put it in my car. I don't even know if I could hook it up in her car. I know some of these are really designed more for Teslas or something to that extent, I read, but I'm not too concerned. I do have a hybrid, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what kind of information it gets back. I'd love to know from A to B how much really energy I'm consuming. So that all being said, another thing I'm looking into is PlanetWatch. So here's where things got a little interesting today. I decided, okay, PlanetWatch, their Type 4 sensors out there, their AirWare, were like $2.99. But it takes 12 weeks to get them, and after this fiasco with Bobcat, I just didn't want to wait. I just wanted to buy them from scalpers, and scalpers were selling them for like $600-800. I don't know, like it was crazy back in December. And I just went on eBay just to check things out, and all of a sudden I saw that I could get one for $350. Well, it was $340 something, but anyway, bought it today, got all excited, went to get their license, because you have to have a license in order to use one of these, a Type 4 license, and they're not selling them anymore. Okay, so I had to do some research because they don't give any information about this on their website. Very frustrating. Had to find out, and it turns out that at the end of January, they stopped selling Type 4 licenses, and they said they were probably going to look into start selling them again by the end of February. So because of this, what happened is all the prices of the AirWares shot down. And some people said actually that's why PlanetWatch is doing this, because they want to see the prices from scalpers go down, which if that's true, that's awesome. Glad to hear it. Happy that people that are doing these types of businesses like Helium are causing these things to scalpers so that we can watch the prices go down. So, but that being said, I freaked out for a second. You spend $350 or $375, whatever, after tax, and now you can't use it. Now you can't set it up when it gets here. I mean, it's going to get here in maybe a week, maybe a week and a half. And actually, maybe by that time, you will be able to buy a license. But quite frankly, I mean, I was looking at somewhere between $800 to $1,000 to buy it from a scalper back in December, and now I can buy it for $350. Totally makes it worth investing in right now, and they've got to eventually release licenses again. So, yeah, I'd at least suggest you check it out. I know that there's Type 3s and Type 2s that are also available, and those are going for somewhere, I think even with the Type 1, between like $2,000 to $700. So, I mean, really, this and waiting is probably your best deal. And from what I hear from a lot of people who are trying to get PlanetWatch tokens using AirWare, it does make good money. And I only bought one just as a test, but knowing what I know right now, I may buy a couple, who knows. So, that all being said, there are a lot of options right now on other ways to make cryptocurrency. I'm looking into some of them myself, but a few of them I'm not going to do, quite frankly, because anything, for example, the standard processes where you're using GPUs or even very specified systems for your house, like the gold shell miners I had recommended before, I just don't want to waste that much electricity. And quite honestly, I do feel like it is a waste of electricity. Like, this is not really helping anybody at these prices. It's not worth using that electricity in your house. Some people, I know you'll disagree, and you'll say, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to spend $500 of electricity a month on a machine that'll make me $600 in that process. But it's energy, and I'm not a tree hugger per se, but I do care about our environment. I do care about the idea of people who work hard to see us get the electricity we need, and for us to be wasting it, I have a problem with it. I do. Maybe this is not a waste to you. It's just doing business. I mean, certainly we can argue that many businesses use a lot of electricity, a lot of energy in the process of manufacturing, but at least they're making something when they manufacture. Virtual currency transactions are a hard thing for me to argue for. And that's, again, just me. It's up to you what you want to invest in. But I'm definitely going to let you know as soon as I get the Dymo or the PlanetWatch AirWare, let you know how things go. So besides that, hopefully I will get my live stream started this week or next week, and we can always talk about the best places to place a Helium hotspot miner, because it's not like I am not going to have them. I'm going to keep 2 of these Bobcats, I think, just so that I have a dozen, and I'm going to stay with a dozen and see what I can do to optimize a dozen. But like I've said, working with hosts and then agreeing to the 20 HNT in the beginning to just pay off the hotspot, and then sharing the rest of the profits. So far, I just don't see it as a good investment when we're constantly seeing reduced rewards from H&T. So that's it for me. Please do like and subscribe. Again, I'm going back to my name, so is what it is. I'm not going to hold Helium any longer, or rather I am until hopefully it gets back to 50 or something. But I really want to take a look at other things out there besides Helium, so changing the name. All right. Thanks, everybody, and happy mining.